I think I'm kind of scared of how I'm gonna die. I think that's what gets in my head. Like, how am I gonna die? You know, I don't think I fear it, but I just fear like kind of dying slowly in the hospital. I feel like I was like
Fool, or like, nah, I'm not even gonna say it, fool. But
no,
like,
go ahead, bro.
so no, I'm pretty much like, bro, it is kind of sad on like how you do go out of this world, like, bro, like let's just say, and I'm not saying me or you, but dog, if you die because your heart rhythm was going crazy after like gooning and shit, or like beating your shit, bro, that's kind of sad. You know what I mean? And it's possible because, like, bro, it's true. You fucking just black out. But you know, but to what you were saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean
You're watching OnlyFans?
I probably shouldn't like get all funny about this shit. But I know it's been a few weeks, but hey, it was the holidays, you know, where we had to spend our time with our families and ate some good food, you know.
Some good food, dude. Some tamales, menudo.
Ooh.
Everything, bro.
The usual Mexican.
Usual stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So we obviously took a break. You know, we took a little vacation, but 2025 or 2026. Wow, I'm still living in the past. But
crazy.
But we're gonna try to go, you know, as I say, a little harder this year, as you know, as everybody else would say. But we're gonna try to really kick it up a notch in terms of just trying to be consistent with the pod, and you know, I think this year is gonna be. I'm hoping for good stuff. The same with you guys, you know, for everybody else that has resolutions and shit.
They say
let's hear it.
The New Year's resolution, bro. People they fall off after 4 weeks or 3.
Really? Is that like a statistic?
I think that's like the statistic. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So now, like, I know the gyms are probably all packed right now.
Oh, the gym owners must be fucking ragging it.
But yes.
No, that's fire, dude. I didn't know that though. I didn't know the whole 4 week thing.
Supposedly so.
I can see it though. Shit.
Yeah. But Happy New Year's, you know, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. We're back from the dead, jokingly, obviously. But speaking on death, we're gonna talk about what happens after life. You know, when we die.
Yeah, just free the mind.
Free the mind.
Well said.
Adrian, back at it.
But yeah, like he said, we're talking about death.
Yeah.
I mean, what about you? What do you think happens after we die?
Well, you know what, my friend? I think it goes like in stages for me. And what I mean by that is I would first believe that, you know, kind of relating it to religion. You know, I was brought up in a Christian home growing up. And so I, you know, devoted my life a little bit into Christianity and going to church and, you know, doing these, you know, as they say, it's called life groups. You meet with like other people that are your age and
I remember that.
do Bible studies pretty much. So I did a little bit of that.
You went to Catholic church or Christian?
Christian church, yeah.
Did you go to the one right there in town?
No. What? So this one was actually by the Marine base.
Oh, I see.
It was called Destiny Christian Church. It used to be called Generations Church, but I went to that church. I did it about 4 years. What I'm trying to say is at that point, I just thought, all right, cool. If I devoted my life being a Christian, I'm going to go to heaven, you know? And so I thought life after death was going to heaven, you know, whether it was going to hell or going to heaven. That's what I thought life was going to be after life, right? Or death. Sorry, it might be conflicting my words a little bit. But I'm going to lock in. But as time progressed, you know, I started to get older. This was when I was like 12, 13. By the time I got to high school, I kind of stopped going a little bit, not because I like fell out of it or like I like didn't like the religion or anything, but it was just more so like got caught up with school. You know, I was playing sports at the time, playing basketball. And so I kind of stepped away from it a little bit. And after high school, I started questioning shit, not like religion or not life after death, but just questioning things in general, you know. And the more I started to question things about in regards to life, I started questioning about religion, and I started questioning about, not because I didn't believe in religion, but I just started to I think it's good to question things, you know. I think this is the point of the pod is to question things. I think we should have every right to question anything, but I started questioning after I started questioning death. I pretty much was like, well, where do we really go after when we die, you know? And started
during that time, sorry.
No, you're
but
good.
When you were questioning all that,
yeah,
did it have you freaked out, a little scared?
Like just talking about it in general?
Yeah. Like,
nah,
not
about
really.
It. Like, nah. Maybe I did at first because like growing up, I guess, seeing like family members die, my grandma passed away. It's like, obviously it's upsetting. It's heartbreaking, you know?
For sure, bro.
And so, like anytime I would go to an event like this, you know, like I just start thinking about, in my perspective, like what's gonna happen to me, you know? And so like maybe at a young age, I was definitely like more like scared or worried, but I'm talking about like before going to church, you know, I was definitely like 10 or 11, 12 worried. But as time progressed, you know, now kind of go to answer your question. I'm just kind of explaining all this just so you kind of get a background of where I'm at now and what I think about life after, you know, when we die. It's hard, dude, because I try to plug in, you know, like the whole, like I said, heaven and hell, you know, but then I also plug in like, okay, when we die, there's just like, where do our souls go? Obviously our flesh, you know, gets into the grave or gets, you know, burned, I guess, is cremated. But where does our spirit go? And so I like to think that our spirit is still here on this earth, but just not our flesh. That's one.
You believe in ghosts? That's fine.
That could be, you know, that could be. I mean, obviously, I think ghosts do exist. You know, I think.
For real? Yeah, ghosts exist?
Maybe like ghosts, but like spirits, yeah. Because I have a cousin, probably know her, but she has a third sense, or a sixth sense. Sorry.
Okay.
And she can pretty much see like.
Nah, really?
Kid you not? I have two family members that can see like dead people pretty much, and that's like, yeah, that's the thing. Sixth sense. I'm about to pop it up just so everybody knows. But so I think that's where I end up being. I might just be chilling at a park as my spirit, you know, but like, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
Not to be like on the joking side, but now I take that into consideration. That might be an option. Or maybe everything just goes black. You know, maybe like when we die, as soon as we die, everything just turns black, goes black, and it's just like the same way that we came into this world, like when we were born, pretty much before birth.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like we're gonna go out, or I'm gonna go out when we die. So that's how I probably feel like there's pretty much three options that I feel like it's gonna go.
So you kind of believe in reincarnation then, because you're saying like your spirit stays in the earth.
But is that reincarnation though?
Because people believe like they get reborn maybe as an animal.
Okay, so that's reincarnation though, right?
Like I guess animal, another human life.
See, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know, bro. I don't think well, I guess you wouldn't remember it according to like the theory.
Oh, I see.
You want to remember your past life,
right?
You know.
So instead of starting a new life.
Yeah, but like.
I think
I don't know.
You don't think that option might be on the table?
I don't know, cause this like you're like this conscious right now, bro. Like this,
the one and only that we have.
This right here, like. Yeah. I just don't think. I think we're just here one time and then we're on to like the next phase.
It's fucking cold.
It is cold.
Yeah.
So like, I believe like. Okay, so you're mentioning like how before we were born,
yeah,
it was just black.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we were born.
Yep.
Like, boom, you're Adrian.
Yep.
From black to me.
Right.
Black to Adrian. Like.
Right.
No, they call it nothing, right?
Right.
And some people, like atheists, they're like, oh, well, nothing happens when you die. There's no God, no this and that. You just go, it goes back to like how you were born.
Oh. Right.
Like atheists, they, remember Stephen Hawking?
I do
remember. The guy on the Epstein files?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pop that fool. Fool, if you got clapped by Stephen Hawking's way, I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding though. I'm kidding, but like,
he's
really?
Like, sit down. What's this robot
with
voice?
This fucking machine fucking getting crazy with the keyboards and shit.
So sexy.
No, but yeah, Stephen Hawking though.
No, like he was saying that there's no God, nothing happens when we die. Yes, he was like the smartest guy, one of the smartest people here.
Right.
But I think he's wrong.
That fool died though, right? No, that sounds like a dick, right? But like, I think he died, right? Yeah, he's gone. He's a goner.
Right? He might be in the island.
Might be in the island still. That's his reincarnation. Crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I know.
No, because he, like when he came up with that, or that was like his belief, or
I didn't know that actually.
You don't remember that, bro? They were capping. A lot of people, like religious people, were capping on him.
Really?
They're like,
no, I didn't know.
There's like memes of like, it was like Stephen Hawking and captions. There's no God.
Really?
And there was like a picture of God.
No way.
There's no Stephen Hawking.
Nah.
Because he died,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, chill.
You know what though? That could. I mean, it's a possibility. You know, but it's like, but who does that guy know? How does that guy know? You know what I mean?
And that's.
Just hold it.
I believe.
Yeah.
I truly believe. Nobody knows, but I lean into like there is something, but it's all like speculations. I
Oh,
do
I
think
see.
there's like, there probably is a God.
Yeah.
I like to believe there is,
Right.
but I don't like believe in like, I don't think there's a heaven or hell.
Mm.
I think there is something higher,
Like a higher up.
but I just don't know. Like, I can't pinpoint it, you know?
Right.
I don't know. Like, but I don't think it's like, oh, cause like, it's crazy cause like, so if you like follow God's, like biblically, if you like,
Right.
you follow the book and all that,
Right.
let's say you're like a crazy human being,
Right.
you've done a lot of crimes, a bunch of immoral shit.
Mm.
Yeah, at the end of your life, you give your life to God.
Mm.
And so all your sins have been,
Washed away.
that's kind of weird. Like,
That is kind of weird.
in my opinion. That's why I kind of don't believe it.
Right.
I do believe you should be a good human being.
Right.
You know, you should have some morals,
Yeah.
love people.
Yeah. Love your
Don't-
neighbors.
Love that neighbor.
Yeah. That's
Okay. No, but don't like. I do think that's like a good value, or like good shit.
Yeah.
But I just don't believe in like eternity, like a heaven, like a happy eternity, like
Yeah. Like you're gonna go into the clouds and there's gonna be like heaven's gates and Jesus waiting for you. Oh, I'm
the
just.
golden gates.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much as they say, and like, kind of like bouncing off like what you were saying about like being a heaven and hell. Like, I think what for me, I where I started to question it a lot is because there's so many like other religions that aren't just like Christian and like being a Catholic that like for me it just kind of like just made me feel like questionable about it. And it's not that like again I would see people like make videos about like talking about religion and then like in the comments I'm like, oh, like Jesus loves you and like you know what I mean. And I'm not trying to like shade that at all, you know, because of course like I'm not saying I do believe there's a higher up, just as you were saying, but like I just like for me where it becomes questionable is where like there's so many other different religions and like I just kind of take a step back and just like evaluate, kind of see like I don't want to say options, but like I just start questioning shit, and I think, yeah, I know it just definitely makes it hard to believe that there is something permanent or like something promised at the end of this life.
Real quick, like, do you remember, like, or not remember, but like, sometimes when I'm like on TikTok or Instagram, and I see like a video of like,
I feel like I know what you're gonna say, dog.
I see like a video of like some hyenas or thoughts, hoes, whatever, at a
Thotties.
club with a bunch of people, a bunch of fuck boys.
Yeah,
It's like a TikTok reel or Instagram reel,
Yeah.
all of them interacting.
yeah,
And I remember I saw this one of like just a bunch of hyenas,
yeah,
you know, like acting out, this and that,
yeah,
and a bunch of guys liking it.
yeah.
And then someone in the comment was like, "It's over for you when Jesus comes back." And then he put like a long paragraph. Here. I'm serious. When Jesus comes back, like, because some people, bro, they really believe Jesus will come back, and that's what he said in the Bible. I
And you
believe.
can't blame them either,
Yeah.
you know?
Like,
Yeah,
but it's crazy because you're saying there's a lot of religions, right?
yeah.
So like, I think it's called the Abrahamic faith. I think.
Ooh, Abrahamic faith.
I think is. I don't know if I'm.
I think I've
questioning-
heard of it before. My bad, I'm a hub.
Are you telling yourself? Like,
There we go.
so apparently, if you read the Bible, it's like a history book almost,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Some people really believe it's a history book.
Yeah.
And supposedly it does have like, they're like archaeologists. I'm not saying that word.
No, you're
correctly.
good.
They use it as a history book too.
Really?
But like, apparently like, so they all believe in God. There's just three religions, like main religions.
Right.
Shit. Three main religions.
Mm.
Starts from Judaism, you know,
Which is
the Jews,
right?
you know, Judaism.
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm gonna get a lot of this shit wrong. I was just kind of looking into it the other day. I'm not, please don't take my word. I'm very uneducated on all of this. But just from what I know, and I'm gonna try to explain it from my perspective. But like,
Which also means we're not experts.
you know, like, so Judaism is the Jews, right?
Right.
And it starts splitting up when Jesus Christ gets sent down to earth.
Mm.
Jesus, by the way, Jesus Christ is God. Same people, in my opinion. Not to
Okay.
get too religious. But like,
Okay. Okay.
Jesus is God.
Yep.
God is Jesus.
Yep.
But like, that's a whole different debate. But
Yep.
so when Jesus came down,
Yeah.
the Jews didn't mess with it because they saw it as a fake Messiah, like a fake prophet, I guess,
Prophet.
from God.
Yeah.
So then the Jews were like, nah, we're waiting for the real Messiah, the real prophet.
Ooh.
They didn't believe in Jesus Christ.
Oh.
But the Christians, or Jesus Christ was known for like doing miracles and shit, bro.
Right.
And
A fool walked on water way.
he lived like in the Bible, like he lived like a unsinful life, supposedly.
He led by example.
Like to the fullest.
Right.
Like, you know how like maybe like, oh, don't lust over this girl,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Like there was like this Bible verse saying like it is wrong to like think about another man's wife in a lustful way.
Right.
Like he was saying like if you even think about it,
You're cooked.
you're sinning.
Ah.
And supposedly he lived life with no sins.
Okay.
Just think about that. Like
Yeah.
imagine not like sinning in his life.
Okay.
Like just living like a perfect life, I guess.
Perfect life, right.
You know? So he but the Jews they saw him as like false prophet. Supposedly, I might be wrong here, they're the ones that crucified him.
The Jews, right?
The Jews.
I was
I think
about to
so.
question that. I was
I
like,
think
does the
so.
Jews...
Or the Romans.
I was going to
crucified
say
him?
assassinate him.
Well, kind of. I guess.
Well, pretty much, yeah, but I just feel like in this context, that, yeah, they're the ones that crucified him on the cross, yeah.
Well, supposedly it was the Romans, but the Jews really pushed them to do it.
Damn.
Something like that. I could be wrong. Sorry.
Nah,
But,
I don't want to
like,
get conspiratorial now, but
And then 3 days later,
he rose back from the
resurrected.
dead.
Yeah. they're like, oh shit, and then like he was saying like I am God, whatever he's saying.
Yeah.
Follow my way and you'll be granted eternity, whatever.
Right.
And he said it, he was gonna come back.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it said in the Bible.
That's correct.
Okay. So the Jews don't follow him,
Yeah.
but the people that follow him are Christians.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And then apparently later down the line, there's another prophet, Muhammad.
Muhammad.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's the Islams, the
Islamic.
Muslims.
Yep.
So, and supposedly he was the final prophet of God. So they're all follow the same God, bro.
Okay.
But it got very political throughout the time,
I see.
you know?
Yeah.
So it was always political, you know?
Right.
Like, just imagine like different religions fighting.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. No. True.
But like, I'm not too informed about Muhammad. But apparently like,
Like Islams and shit.
yeah, like there's a book called the Quran, the Quran. I forgot.
I've heard of the Taurus, and that's like
No, that's the Jews.
that's the Jews,
book.
but I don't know about the Islamic version.
The Quran. I'm sorry.
Quran starts with a Q, right?
Quaran.
Quran. Quran.
But like Muhammad was like, you know, apparently he was like another prophet from God, and he was like, I'm not too. This is where I'm not too informed, but like, he was like, I guess like so the Islamic people,
Yeah.
they believe like live a good life, moral good life, and you'd be granted eternity, like peace or good eternity, like
Yeah.
heaven.
Yeah.
But I'm not too informed about Muhammad.
Mm.
But some people believe like the Christians, they don't believe in Muhammad. Or
Right.
I guess some people think they're like a false prophet.
Right.
The Muslims, they have hella respect for Jesus Christ.
Right.
But the Christians, to them, Jesus Christ is the truth.
Mm.
And like, I don't know, it's crazy because like, those are the big three religions out here, bro. And
Yeah.
think about it, bro. It's still going on.
Yeah.
So that all that makes me question, like, damn, is that all true? Like, is
Yeah.
that like actual history? Like, you know?
That's true,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like-
no, it is true, bro. And like to add to that, bro, even like even talking about the Bible, for example, like it's been like periodically changed like throughout time, like the versions, and which makes me question it as well, or like it just adds more, like, how do you say it? Like it just adds more, questions, I guess, to what I'm talking about. Like, okay, like why did it need to get revised so many times throughout years, you know? Because then I start getting conspiratorial a little bit, and like I'm gonna go off on the loose end a little bit
No, go ahead,
before,
handle.
but like this is my conspiratorial theory. I believe to an extent, you know, I'm not solely onto this 100%, but I think religion to an extent, is a
Is it like propaganda?
propaganda. That's the word, bro. I think it was like a propaganda. I think it's like the biggest. It can be the biggest scam in the world, and like in our like as human in human history, in my opinion. And I think the where like, how do you call it? Where what was the word again?
Propaganda?
Where propaganda, the way it is now, it's where like leaning towards like being political and shit. Like propaganda has been around for years. You know what I'm saying? And so like, it also brings like me to question like, okay, like, was religion used to like scam or like use as propaganda to in a way to control people in general to act a certain way while others abided by it, or like not abided by it but like went against it to benefit their needs or for it to be like in their control, you know what I mean? So like again, this is like a rabbit hole like I don't want to get into, but like that's also a thing that I think about from time to time, because like we don't know what's like after this life, you know what I mean? Like we don't know if there's a heaven or hell, and so like some people think this is hell where we're at right now, like we gotta, I guess, not fight our way out, but like follow the word of God, and that's, I guess, our way to go to heaven, you know what I mean, as what other people would say. But this is just my opinion, but that's just like,
Okay.
adding to what you're saying, like the revision of the Bible, it kind of, that's why I start to question, like, okay,
Think about it, bro. It's probably written in like a lost language.
that's what I'm saying,
You know what
dog.
I'm saying? Like that's
Bro,
crazy.
it's crazy, and like,
With bro. Okay. If it is propaganda, it's crazy that this propaganda was able to make 3 different religions. Like it all stems from like this they all follow the same God.
right,
Judaism, Christians, and Muslims.
right,
It just got political.
right,
Because I don't know, like the Jews are still waiting for like the prophet or the Messiah
right,
to this day, I guess.
yeah,
Christians are waiting for Jesus Christ to come back.
yeah,
Muslims are following the way of Muhammad.
right.
I think. So, how the fuck did it get like so divided? You know,
It
like
did.
that's the thing. Like, how? Like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
Like, and to this day, it's like, I don't know, bro. Like,
I will say, there are a lot of people that have followed religion that, like, I don't know, bro, that I've seen that they follow more into temptation more than ever when following a religion.
what do you
Or-
mean,
Like, in the sense of like it almost, I feel like it almost like divides more people when you follow a religion, or it creates more conflict because you gotta live a certain way to get, to heaven or to wherever, the higher up, and so I think it only creates more, I don't want to say tension, but it creates more.
There's always been tension though. Like, if you like even in like the Bible,
Yeah,
with all these different religions,
Yeah.
there's always been tensions because people, nah, Jesus Christ ain't the Messiah.
right,
The Christians don't believe in Muhammad. They think Islam is following a fake prophet or whatever.
yeah,
Like, there's always, yes, I guess you're right.
to an extent,
There is like tension. Like, it has created division.
yeah.
But you think like that's just how we are as humans? Like, we all get political, bro, and we're all trying to find out the truth. You know?
Yeah, and that's the problem, is that none of us knows for sure. If we had a guaranteed answer that, you know what, hey, there is a heaven and hell, this whole world would be not upside down literally, but like it flip in terms of like, yo, bro, like everybody would be well, to an extent.
See,
People, and that's the thing, you can't get everybody bored on religion too, because they probably have some questions just like us, like they probably think, or they probably question things as well, because again, we don't have the answers to, for sure say, hey, there's a heaven that you're gonna go to if you follow this way of life.
see, but like I don't even think there's a heaven or hell, bro. I just think
Right.
that's too like. I don't know. Like
I think that's something that's too like, I don't think it's not guaranteed, especially because we don't know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well, I guess, but like, I believe. Okay, but let me ask you. Do you believe? Let's just kind of bring it down, I guess. Kind of dial it back.
Yeah.
Do you believe in something after this life? Yes or no?
In terms of like,
Just next phase, just something, or just nothing. The atheist
yeah,
way,
of course,
nothing.
of course. I believe there's something. I just don't know.
So you're not atheist then?
No. I definitely believe there is a higher up. like I was saying earlier with the 3 ideas or options that I had, like I said, it's either we are free roaming the world and our spirit lives on forever, or like we get reincarnated into a fucking tree. I don't know, like, or like an
Okay, tree. Can I do that?
just stay put. I'll say no, but like an animal. You know what I mean? Like, and again, I know people are gonna be like, "Hey, fool, Jesus loves you." I know that. Like I'm not trying to doubt the word of God. I'm just saying, bro, because I just know it. When I clip this shit up, fool, like when we clip this up and we put it on TikTok, like I just know people, and that's okay.
There's still time for you to.
We'll walk, or they'll put it like a Bible verse, and like, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, I appreciate. It's always good to get some wisdom. You know what I mean? But like, at the same time, like it's good to question these kinds of things. You know what I mean? I think, like being so stuck head on, you know, on a religion or just like living away, especially for those that like rep living a religion, but yet they abide it, or they live a different life outside of church. You know what I mean?
Like,
that, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry
I
to
sound retarded a little bit, but
sorry to butt in.
no,
But
you're
like,
good. Tap in.
if Christianity and all that is real, to those people that rep it,
Yeah.
but live a different life, I feel like they're gonna get punished the worst.
Oh,
Because I think there's a
100%.
Bible verse saying like, I might be wrong. People that are unknowing of like religion,
Yeah.
and if they do have to face judgment,
Yeah.
supposedly God is less harsh on you, whatever. I don't know. I just feel like it's more evil to like be like, I'm a Christian, but you're doing like foul shit out here. I think
I put up an image, but you're not really
if
that.
there is like a judgment day,
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna have it worse
I agree.
because you're doing that's like crazy,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I would say that's evil right there.
Well, because we live in the world of temptation, you know what I mean? Like, we live in the world of, like, drinking. We live in the world of just, like, I don't know. People even think, like going against cussing, or just, like you need to be, like, walking and living like Jesus Christ in order, as they say, in order for you to get up there.
And imagine, like, because Jesus Christ lived a life, no sins.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, no temptations,
Right.
no lust,
Right.
no nothing, no.
Right.
Like, that's crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine doing that? Like, no
Well,
sins?
I'm cooked if I want to. Right now, as we speak, I am cooked. We're both cooked. You know what I
Like,
mean?
'cause
So I couldn't even think
I was
that.
trying to comprehend that, like
Yeah.
a life like that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, actually.
crazy, dog.
Because, like, if he was real,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, even, like, in your heart, too. Like, you know, like I mentioned, like,
Right.
it's foul to look at a man's wife and
Right.
think lustful.
Yeah.
Like, he's, like, was setting the standard. Like, if you even think like that,
Like,
you're
you're cooked.
sinning.
Yep.
So I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. But
But
if he was real.
Yeah, if it was definitely true. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Kind of to add to that, another reason why I started questioning about religion, did you have anything to say? I feel like I might have cut you off before I like go on this big ass tantrum or rant.
Just kind of going back, like, I asked you, like,
Oh, yeah.
so you're not atheist.
No. No.
Would you believe they're wrong?
Atheist?
Yeah.
No, because I feel like you have every right. Again, this comes back to it for having free will. You have every right to believe what you want to believe in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
This is me personally. I think they're wrong.
Okay.
I think they're wrong, bro.
Why?
For me, I'm gonna call it spiritual, I guess. When I took psychedelics, shrooms,
That's another one too.
like, I don't know. I felt like when one of my trips, I never had like a crazy trip. I guess I have, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
in one of my trips, bro, like, I remember just feeling like kind of like shitty, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it, but like, I was in my room just chilling. I was deep in thought, thinking about life and shit, and
Yeah.
things I was going through.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like my energy, I'm gonna sound like a hippie, but it's because I just don't know how else to put it. But like, I felt like my energy was going up through, I had the window open in my room. It was going through the window and going up.
Fire.
And it was coming back down to me.
Okay.
And that felt crazy, my guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's,
So that's an out of body experience, right?
I don't
Trip.
know. I don't know. But like,
Right.
I feel like the psychedelics just, that made me believe that there is something more. Just with the trips that I've had and shit. you know?
So not speaking specifically, like I'm trying to say is that, so you believe that there is something more out there, but like it's not specifically towards like a Jesus Christ. It's just more towards like something
I think
out there in general is a higher up. Not specifically saying it's Jesus Christ.
I call it God.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not necessarily saying Jesus Christ.
Right, right.
I think there is something.
Right.
There is something.
I agree.
I think atheists that say there's nothing, my opinion, I think they're wrong. And a lot of people like to mention, like, kind of going back to the beginning of the convo,
Yeah.
because you said, like some people believe there's nothing after,
Yeah.
right? Kind of like before we were born.
Right.
But, like, I was kind of saying, like, the transition from, like, nothing to this consciousness, that transition, bro,
Right.
to me, that's, like, spiritual,
Ah.
you know? Because, like,
Right.
how did that even happen? Like, so there was nothing, and now I'm a human being.
It's true.
Like,
No, it's true.
Like, it's crazy. Like,
No, and it is true. And again, you are like racing with other sperm eggs. You know what I mean? You were technically the chosen one, right?
But
Because how many eggs are fucking going to the? That's a side topic, but what I'm trying to say is that we're the chosen one, and we're out here, and that does make me believe that. You know what? Back to what you're saying, but like from getting from it being point black to like transitioning to like having a conscience. You know what I'm saying? Like
and then what? We're on Earth. We got fingers.
yeah, fingers.
We got like we could have been.
Like could have
some
been not chosen, I guess.
They're like some people are like, oh, like, yeah, you were born because your mom had sex. Well, yes, I know they had sex, but just the concept of like nothing to something is insane.
Right.
It's
It is-
insane,
it is
bro.
insane.
Like,
It
what
is.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that to me tells me there's something.
And it almost brings like a little bit more meaning to this life, in my opinion. Like just being like, it's so crazy, bro, that like we're in a world right now, and this shit's floating right now, bro, and like there's so many like human beings on this earth, and it's like just to make it quick, like on death, like, bro, when the day that I die, I'm not afraid to die. Just to answer that question, I'm not afraid to. If I die right now, I believe it's my time. My time is when it's time. And like when that time does come, it's my time that I die. And you know what? And me thinking that way or me living that way, I embrace more of my days every single day with more meaning or with more purpose, because it's like, yo, bro, like you're in this beautiful world, and I'm speaking towards me, and like and like that's why I'm not afraid to die. Like I accepted the fact that I am gonna die, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna dread myself. I'm not gonna fucking get all sad and depressed over it, you know what I mean? I don't say that in a fucked up way, but like it's a lot more beautiful when you start embracing your days more. You start living with the purpose, because if you're not, and you're just sad and depressed, and you're fucking, in my opinion, not living with the purpose every day, like, yeah, you're gonna probably be upset or be sad that, you know, death is gonna come one day, and like I think you just have to, for people that are afraid of it, that are scared of dying, I think you just need to come to terms that you're gonna die one day.
It's already written, bro.
And it's already written. And like what's even crazier too is that like people that are worried or scared about death, like what if you died the next day? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you fucking died being depressed about like the thought of death, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I think people should be embracing more of this life that we're given, especially like kind of going back to what you're saying, like we're transitioning from being point blank to a conscious, and I think that's a beautiful thing, you know. I think
That's crazy.
that's crazy, and I think it's a blessing, in my opinion. But
Because you were saying, kind of to add to what you were saying, like you're saying some people are scared of dying.
yeah, I know people.
And me too. I have a friend, shout out to you, bro. But like he's scared of even having like this convo we're having.
Yeah,
He'll probably dip out.
yeah,
Sorry, bro, but like he probably it would make him feel really uncomfortable.
yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like come on, bro, like yeah, at some point you gotta just question your mortality, like
Right.
did your time on Earth, you know, like, cause like it is a trip thinking about your death, like not being here. That is a trip. Like,
Yeah, it definitely is a trip.
But,
I've
like,
had my moment too.
I feel like for me it's like more sad than scared.
Oh, because we're leaving this life.
Like we're gonna leave it. I guess I start thinking like, damn, like this life comes to an end.
No, it is true.
You know, like I get kind of sad, you know?
Right.
You know?
So then would you say that, I mean, obviously we've talked about this, I questioned you about it already, but like, you obviously wouldn't ever lean towards to a life that never ended. Is what I'm trying to say. Like you would just rather just have a death and just call it quits.
Because, bro, imagine you're here, like,
I think that's dope though.
being here, like, forever.
Forever, dog.
Forever.
Like tapped in, dog. Like, bro, if we're flying cars bro, we're gonna have flying cars. I would not doubt it, bro. In 100, the how I'm not saying, I'm saying this as an example, but like, bro, that's fucking badass, bro.
Bro.
Like,
Sorry to butt in.
No,
but, like, it's hard for bringing up the Bible, too. But,
no,
like,
bring it up, bring it up.
so in the Bible, bro, supposedly humans lived for, like, 700 years, 800. Supposedly.
No, man. No.
Superhumans?
No, I'm kidding.
But then I was thinking, like, damn, was, like, the earth more, like, pure and more healthy?
Oh,
For humans
100%.
to be, like, living
Yeah.
that long?
Yeah.
And there wasn't no, like, soda, no bullshit. you
No
know?
fucking McDonald's $5 meal bullshit that they were having. They had fucking
Just mom doing that?
just fuck yeah, that shit is gas. But dude, yes, that is a good point.
Because I was thinking about
Good
it.
point.
Like, and I'm not saying the Bible is true, but I was just reading up on it.
Right.
And I was just thinking, like, damn, like, what if that was true? Humans lived longer because the resources were more healthier.
Mm.
And the ozone layer, whatever, the atmosphere was just better.
Right.
Maybe less viruses, like, you know?
So do you think that we're living in a hell right now with all these oligarchs or these billionaires that are bringing out these schemes like McDonald's and fucking sodas or fucking things that are gonna like destroy the human beings or human civilization or like the long-term, I guess, life expectancy of a human being? You know what I mean? Like that obviously plays a part, but like you think this is the hell that they say that we're living in is the one we're in right now?
I don't think it's hell. I just think it's like, if anything, it's just, nah, bro.
It's definitely the world evolving for sure.
It is the world involved. Maybe there'll be medicine to help us like live longer, I guess.
No,
Wow.
I agree. I just think it already exists. They're just benefiting off these other fucking corporations and
Okay.
hospitals and, you know, like I said, the cure to, I know there's definitely a cure to cancer, but they're not doing it because
Do you believe that 100%?
fuck yeah, 1,000% I believe
1,000%?
that.
Okay.
1,000%. And only because, like I said, well, not like I said, because this is a new topic, but yeah, I think with having all these hospitals and how shitty the health corporations are, and like just even the process of getting insurance or even getting seen, like it almost seems like they want people, like when I say they, I say the government, like they almost want people to die, not get help, or almost like not afford healthcare. And it's like, bro, like that's all money that they're spending on them. Almost seems like it's pointless work at that point, and that like if the cure to cancer, if the cure to cancer existed, like one, they wouldn't be making money, and yeah, it just wouldn't.
Yeah. That's like.
And the life expectancy would probably be much longer. You know what I mean? Like for humans that do have cancer or illnesses, and
So like.
it's so crazy, bro. It's just.
See, and that's like the word I hear too. Like, people that find the cure and they get killed or assassinated.
Yeah.
And it's like kept on the down low.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if all that's true.
Yeah.
If the cure has been found.
Yeah.
But cancer's been around here for a long ass time.
It has.
You know.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point we gotta like.
Yeah.
Find the cure.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's like
100%.
you kind of mentioned like we're living in hell because
Oh, you're right. There you go.
I brought up like supposedly humans lived 700 years and more.
Oh, right.
So I think like kind of like you mentioned, all these things in life
Yeah.
are just meant to make you unhealthy.
Ah.
You know,
Right.
sitting at home, TV probably, the bad foods,
Yeah.
the cigarettes, the drinks, like. I mean, but even like 100 years ago, people died like.
Well, there was
They were
wine
dying.
back then.
Well, like 100 years ago, people didn't have a long life like expectancy.
It probably was a lot worse back then.
Yeah.
There was no hospitals. Like,
crazy.
my take was probably crazy, but you're right.
No, but like maybe like let's say the Bible is real.
Right.
During the beginning,
Right.
maybe that's true.
Right.
But I don't know. What was it?
Oh, you were also cooking up on. I think we kind of drifted away from it a little bit, but like not to bring up your homie again, but like.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No
Thank you. Jumping back to people that fear death, I guess.
Yeah.
I do have this homie. If he was in this conversation right now, he'd probably be super uncomfortable and just walk away. And I get it. I guess I do get it. Me personally, I don't think I'm scared of death. I think I'm kind of scared of how I'm gonna die. I think that's what gets in my head. Like, how am I gonna die? You know? I don't think I fear it, but I just fear like kind of dying slowly in the hospital. I feel like I was like
Fool, or like, nah, I'm not even gonna say it, fool. But
no, like, oh, bro.
so no, I'm pretty much like, bro, it is kind of sad on like how you do go out of this world, like, bro. Like, let's just say, and I'm not saying me or you, but dog, if you die because your heart rhythm was going crazy after like gooning and shit, or like beating your shit, bro, that's kind of sad. You know what I mean? And it's possible because, like, bro, it's true. You just fucking just black out. But you know, to what you were saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean
You're watching OnlyFans?
I probably shouldn't like get all funny about this shit, but you're right. I do fear how I am gonna die at least. But then at that point, if I die, fuck it, I die.
Did you see that one guy on, my bad, to kind of bring the funny shit up, but like, that one fool on Instagram, I don't know if you watched it, but like, I sent it to you. Is like, I think his name is Jay Boolin. He's like live streaming on Twitter or on Instagram. His name is Jay Boolin. Gets heart attack after eating so much. He's like, ooh, ooh.
I think I did see it, dog.
Ooh, he's about to walk, because I guess he has like chest pain or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, bro. He has like a plate of food right there. I guess he's just nonstop eating.
Dude.
And then like, he was about to open his Pepsi, wash down the heart attack. They're all counting on him, bro. They're like, this fool's
I think I might have seen it.
Well, I was like, damn, this fool like about to give himself a heart attack.
Well,
with
that's
the
another
mukbangs.
thing too. Is like mukbangs are like, bro.
Like,
No mames, bro. Like the shit I see, bro. This like grinds my fucking ears, bro. Like I talk shit, and I'm a hefty dude. Don't get me wrong. I like to eat, but bro, these fools are eating for a family of 6, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's bizarre. It's gluttony. It's like, I think there's something that stems from that. You know, all these mukbangs, yeah, they're fucking cool, slobbing fucking big ass cheeseburgers in your face. Like, I get it. I see the concept. But like, there's obviously something from a mental perspective. Like, there's something that's not clicking right,
bro,
in my opinion.
Food is an addiction too.
Food is an addiction. I can't.
There was this 24-year-old girl, a little hefty. She was from the UK. I think the UK.
She died.
Her stomach ripped open, bro, because she was doing like, she was doing a live stream or something, and like I don't know what she was eating, but she was like live streaming eating for like a long time.
Yeah.
And then like internally, her stomach ripped open.
And she probably has been super bloated, constipated.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think constipation. You know what constipation is? Where you're like shit so clogged up.
So the shit ripped her stomach, you think?
I wouldn't say the shit. Well, maybe. Wait, I think being constipated, it's hard to like pretty much like. It's hard to drain that shit out, pretty much. I like to refer to it as like a drain, you know what I mean? You put stuff in a bunch of shit down that drain to come out, like eventually it's just gonna stay stuck and not come out. And like that's, and like again, that's just a perfect example why that shit grinds my ears on like, cause again, there's health effects of people doing this shit regardless. Like maybe not your stomach lining ripping open, but like again, like people getting diabetes or like high cholesterol, and it's like,
this food's good, bro. I can see how people get addicted to that shit.
I don't blame them. I love to eat too, but like I also know like to an extent there has to be a limit towards anything.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro.
Towards anything, like a lot of something is obviously bad. You know what I mean? Everything should be in portions or in like, again, there should be limits. But you know, obviously we live in the land of free will. So hey, if you want to fucking stuff your face, be my guest. You know, and I don't blame you, okay? But like I will say some shit, but but that's just me, okay? But yeah.
But, my bad. But going back to the homie that's scared.
I know.
Or people that are scared. It's just, we're going
No, it's cool. I'm glad that we bring it back though.
No.
Yeah, I like that.
And all these other topics are funny though.
Yeah, they are funny.
Okay. Yes, like I was saying, like the homie's scared of death. There is people like that, yes.
Yeah.
Now everybody deals with emotions and thoughts differently.
Right.
You know? I guess I'm not gonna say I am scared. Like I could talk about it. I could.
Yeah.
But what makes me trip sometimes is the way I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But like, I think at some point you do gotta question like the afterlife.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't just be living out here without questioning that.
Right.
Like I think kind of bringing psychedelics again into it. I think shrooms does help a lot with that, or like just whatever type of psychedelics you do. I think it makes you more comfortable thinking about that stuff.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like my homie, he would benefit from this, from psychedelics.
From magic mushrooms.
Yeah, because
I agree.
to not be able to talk about it, I'm like, damn, bro, like, come on, like.
Well, that's all fear for sure. You know,
You
like
think it's just fully fear?
yeah, 100%.
Like, is this convo making you uncomfortable?
No, of course not. If anything, I embrace these kind of conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this is just what it is out here.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
part of reality. It's part of life. It's just, like I said, this shit's written already.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta talk about this. I mean, like I said in the other pod too, like the fact that we die, bro, is motivating.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I believe it.
100%.
Even though sometimes I'm not putting my time, I'm not using my time usefully. I could be a sloth. I could be lazy.
Yeah.
I could be fucking gaming and shit, you know, gooning.
Shout out the Gooners.
No, but
There's definitely a pandemic in that shit. We'll talk about it another year. But,
Pobrecitos.
or another. What you were saying though?
Like, I think if you're constantly reminded, like me personally, bro, I think about like death all the time.
Really? All the time? How often would you say?
At least every day.
Really?
I'm like, down. Like,
Why is that? If you don't mind me asking.
I think about like my grandmother. She's
Okay.
like 80. She shouldn't be 82 this year.
So not like death in your perspective, but other people.
I guess that's what scares me more.
Mm,
The fact that I'm gonna lose like my grandma.
I agree.
That
with you
shit
on
scares me.
For me,
Maybe
it's my
because
mom.
like I still have my mom, thank God.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I have my mom and my grandma. Those are like my parents.
Yeah.
If anything. But just what gets me scared is like, fuck, dude. Like it's gonna be her time to go. And I don't know how I'm gonna handle that.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like I'm gonna have to handle it.
Yeah.
And it's all part of this. Like I gotta get comfortable. I gotta push through. Like everybody deals with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know, if people can push through to that and it's all good, like it is what it is. Like
Yeah.
I know like people don't like talking about death, but like dog, like
I think we need to talk about it more.
yeah, I agree with you. You gotta embrace it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like I just think it's crazy. Like we're not. This ain't Disney Channel, bro. Like we die. Like, you know, like
It's true.
You know, this is not a video game.
It's
like,
not fairy tales and rainbows and shit. Like it's
like
the life that we're given, which is beautiful. But again, at the end of the day, it all goes down and we die.
and you should use your time usefully, and you should do what you want out here, bro. Not care about what this fool gotta say, what this hyena gotta say. Like, live your life, my guy. Like, don't have no insecurities. Fuck that shit. There ain't no time, because like you said, we could die tomorrow, and then what?
Yeah.
I fucking live my life scared.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool. Like,
It's true.
like, bro, like, we're already not to kind of put our age, like, or me, I'm in my mid-20s.
Well, same. Yeah. I just hit my mid-20s.
Officially.
Yeah, officially, dog. Yeah.
No, but like, people have heart attacks at this age, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and I don't know, like, I feel like when I was younger,
Yeah.
I felt more invincible. I didn't think I was like immortal,
Mm.
but I guess I relied on my health more.
Ah.
And now that I'm getting like older, I'm like, oh shit, like I'm seeing like small health problems, my
Right.
eyes,
Right.
my lungs.
Right.
So I'm like, oh damn, like
Yeah.
I feel like that shit, the death hits you a little harder, like the thought about it,
Yeah.
because you're like, oh shit, like
It's like a reality check.
yeah,
You know? Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta talk about that shit, bro. You gotta
Yeah,
get
and then
comfortable.
speaking more in terms of like about like other people dying, I think like if other people are afraid or not afraid but are scared of their family, their loved one is passing away, I think that should make you even how do you say it? I think that should make you feel more like embracing of those family members and having those moments with those family members, loving your family members more, calling the people that you haven't talked to in forever, or like, you know, spending as much time as what I'm trying to say, spend as much time as you can with those family members that you are worried or you are scared for them to go, if that makes sense. And I think it ties into like us as individuals living a life more with more purpose or with more meaning, you know what I mean? Because then again, like by the time death comes, in my opinion, and I'm speaking on this because like I said, I pretty much talked about where I started from, or where I thought about life from the beginning into where I am now. I think kind of like you were saying, psychedelics played a huge part for me. I think that was like the final thing for me to like really like, whoa, like I love
I feel
this
like
life.
it checks you, bro. Like,
It does. And I think, and again,
Checks
not
the
to get
chain.
conspiratorial over here, but I think that's the reason why it is illegal. That's why it's classified as a Schedule 1 drug, because
crazy.
there's so many fucking benefits to this. Why? Because again, I have someone in my family, I have someone that I love very, 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 very much, very close to me, who takes SSRIs. Pretty much, it's a medication that helps individuals that have, depression or bipolar. And SSRIs, pretty much like to say it or explain it, is like a Band-Aid, pretty much, but you're not actually curing or taking care of the problem. And so, yes, it's beneficial, but there are side effects to it. Like, you're fucking up your liver because of how much medication you're taking, especially because of how strong SSRIs are. I don't want that person taking SSRIs no more. So I've been slowly trying to incorporate magic mushrooms to them because of how beneficial it is. And that's why I think truly that's the only reason why it's illegal. It's seen as a dangerous drug, but it's like, fuck no. Like, I think that will end depression, in my opinion. I think that will make this world a happier place, in my opinion.
I think in a controlled environment, psychedelics will help a lot.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And like, it's sad, like I said, because again, to me, the way I see SSRIs is the way I see cancer.
What'd you call it?
SSRIs.
You said that's depression pills, or?
I don't want to say it's depression pills. Like, I have a family member that does take it. Again, I'm gonna pop it up to see what it actually is. Pretty much like, let me just look it up, but keep cooking. Is a common type of antidepressant that works by increasing serotonin levels, which is also what psychedelics does, in the brain, helping to regulate mood, sleep, and appetite, and are used to treat depression, anxiety disorders, OCD, PTSD, and bulimia. So it's a medication. It's pretty much a synthetic version of fucking psychedelics. And does it really help? No. And I feel like, in my opinion, based off from the person that I'm close to, it only makes it worse. Or it does, but it like periodically, like 6 months, it like, they kind of get in this episode, and it's like, it's sad, you know what I mean? Because like, you want the person to get better, and it's like, they're taking these medications, or like they're being told by the doctor that this is what's gonna help, and it's just sad to hear like for other people even say that SSRIs are just shit. And like, I know someone that makes psychedelics, and he was gonna kill himself because he was on SSRIs, and the day he decided to become a mycologist, is what pretty much a mushroom doctor, or pretty much a mushroom scientist or whatever. They're still here and they're still living, and until this day, they're very grateful of taking psychedelics, and it's changed their life. It made them have more meaning and more purpose in this life, and I think that's what we need. We need psychedelics out here, and we need to make that shit more accessible to people. We need to make it more legal. You know what I mean? I think it's time for a change.
When you see someone, you kind of could tell after maybe getting to know them for a while.
Yeah.
How they could benefit from shrooms.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, like,
fuck yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's very weird, bro. Like,
and I think, I don't mean to cut you off, but like, when we're talking about like the life and shit, and like accepting death and shit, for me at least, the reason why I believe in the way I do about death is because of the psychedelics. Again, not everyone's gonna think about the way I'm thinking about like life after death and shit. You know what I mean? Because obviously they have their own perception of what death is gonna be, or what it's gonna be like after this world. So it's like, I think if we started incorporating slowly and, in a healthy manner of magic mushrooms, I think they'd be able to come to terms or accept that they're gonna die one day in a more peaceful way, if that makes sense. Like they're gonna come to terms in a more like, okay, like I'm not gonna start tripping out or keep tripping out about dying, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we don't know what's in this afterlife, but like I said, for anyone that's going through some shit, or that's like always thinking about life, or maybe in the perspective of your homie, I promise you, maybe just start living with the purpose day by day. Take it day by day. I'm not saying to live like this. Maybe just for like, hey, maybe a little tip for anybody, not just someone specific. Maybe live day by day with the purpose. What do you mean by that? Maybe, or what do I mean by that? Maybe setting goals for yourself. Maybe setting, or trying to. If you're gonna try to lose weight, maybe try to lose weight. Like, if you don't know what's gonna happen after this life, maybe work. How do I say it? Like, yeah, just start living every day with the purpose, and I think that's gonna drift away of being scared of dying. In my opinion.
That's what humans need, bro. They need to live with purpose.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have purpose. You need to have ambitions, goals. Like, then they need to realize, like, there's a lot of fucked up shit in this world, but it's
There
also beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
It is.
This world is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
But without the fucked up shit, we probably wouldn't realize what beautiful is. You know?
Right. Or like in terms of growing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I think this life is crazy, bro. Like kind of what I mentioned earlier. Because we die, it makes me sad. Because I think this life is crazy. I think it's sad that it comes to
crazy in like a good way or
Yeah,
bad?
in a good way.
Good way.
I guess, or however you want to take it.
Yeah.
It could be crazy. It's crazy in both ways, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
But this is life. Like,
Right.
I mean,
But that's also, it's like, it's crazy because we came into this life not knowing what really life is. Again, we were taught by the parents or by the individuals that, you know, took care of us or, you know, growing up and whatnot. But like, I will say some people do have it like harder, like growing up and shit. And like,
and I think, like with my homie,
Yeah.
like maybe he's had like trauma or just the way he handles emotions.
shout out to the homie. Nah, just being
I just
honest.
feel like I don't think he should be scared, bro. I think maybe it's. I feel like eventually you gotta accept it. I guess is what I'm trying to say. You just gotta accept it, bro.
Now, do you think, and I don't mean to like, I don't want to get into
No,
it.
don't
like
get into it.
that,
It's all good.
But like, do you think maybe he would like take the idea of doing magic mushrooms in a controlled environment?
Maybe in a controlled environment he'd be open to it, but I think he sees it as like drugs.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
He doesn't even smoke weed.
I don't
But
blame him.
like a lot of people view it as hard drugs.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's on meth.
I mean, technically, it is like a hard drug. You know, it does alter the mind.
I don't see it as like, I see psychedelics as its own bracket. I don't put it in the same bracket as coke, meth,
I agree.
heroin. That's like fucking up your life bracket, in my
Yeah,
opinion. You know?
that's a good way to put it. But yeah,
Like-
it's true.
And then alcohol and weed, it's like its own bracket too. Maybe more
Alcohol's like, I think it's on the first one that you said.
with
in my
like
opinion.
the fucking up your life.
Yeah,
I feel like, yeah, actually, yeah. If you're
You know what
using
I'm
it like
saying?
crazy,
yeah.
weed is in its own bracket. Alcohol is like the fucking up your life bracket, but you could like
Because it's socially accepted.
you could attach it on the fuck it up. You could detach it. It's like DLC.
Ah,
game, you know?
okay. Stay away from DLC.
No, but like I guess yeah, the marijuana and alcohol they're separate actually. I'll take that back.
I mean, I don't.
take-
If
no,
that's
no,
what you believe in, it's like
No,
solid, you know what I
it's
mean?
true because you get lost in the sauce with alcohol.
Yeah, dog. I know some people that like till this day have lost their lives with alcohol
And it's not good. Like if you got a lot in your mind, maybe you're dealing with someone's death. Like alcohol is just gonna get that feeling and put it away
temporarily.
temporarily. Yes, key word. But with psychedelics, it's more like, boom, boom, deal with it now. Like, and that's what it. I feel like unfortunately that's what people need, and I think it's good. But
Like a spiritual awakening,
I guess sure.
right?
Well, I guess for me, like, psychedelics made me believe there is something more to the point where I say atheists are wrong. That's how much I believe that there is something more.
That's a good point.
Like,
I'd agree on that.
I really do believe, yes, a lot of atheists, they overlook the transition from nothing to something. Just the transition. They overlook that.
Yeah.
Like,
And we got any atheists watching, comment down below. We like to hear your guys' perspective or go against us, but you were saying. Yeah, and I feel like when I go back to what you're saying on the psychedelic, again, I've done a lot of psychedelics, okay? I'm gonna be honest here. Crucify me. I'm sorry. But no, it's not that deep either. But I've taken a lot of psychedelics. And I remember the first time I took psychedelic, I think I told you, I had my first out-of-body experience. Where it just didn't feel real. Like the trip, I'm not saying it was a bad trip, it was a beautiful trip. I told you when I took the trip that it just felt so beautiful. And it's crazy to even say that because like, oh shit, you're taking fucking, Scheduled 1 drugs or like, psychedelic, and like I get it. But like, bro,
NPCs,
what I experienced, dog, oh my God. Till this day, if I can like go back in that and do it again, I would do it all over again just to feel that. To feel it, bro, because it was absolutely beautiful. Like, I had out of body experience, like, it just, like, as soon as I got done with, like, my trip, like, I almost felt like my, like, brain, I guess, was just, like, rewired to like the day I was born, where I came into this world not knowing anything. I guess not in that sense, but like in the sense of like not dealing with like depression or like trauma and shit. Like I just felt like I was like almost like brand new again, to where like I had an ego death, and like it just like any situation that I saw or that I went through or that like I thought was a big problem, like that shit just said, it went out the window, and just like, nah, like you're tripping, you know what I mean? Like there's bigger shit that like that I could be tripping about rather than the small shit. And it just made me embrace life more with purpose and with meaning, you know what I mean? Again, this is just my perspective, but I just wanted to add to that.
And like, and that's the thing, I feel like people trip out about the wrong things. And I think my homie probably tripping out about the wrong things. Like he's not seeing like the brighter side, I guess, whatever. Like,
right.
Like,
but also I don't blame him though. I don't blame him for not like for tripping about like life, you know what I mean? Like death.
I was gonna ask you that. Like, what's your like people that trip out about that? Like, on
my
death?
opinion?
Yeah, like
I don't think. Look, bro. Look.
Or just like having this convo, like
I think it's good to have these convos. Again, it almost like it makes it easier, like not accepting because I've already accepted it, but like it just makes it easier to talk about, and I guess like accepting that we're gonna die, but it's like I think it should, like, talking about death should be talked about more in a beautiful manner rather than just like, oh shit, I'm gonna die, or like this and that. You know, I get it. You know, we probably don't want to leave this earth and we don't want to die, but it's like, but in my opinion, like if you're scared of it, like I also don't blame you for that, because there are individuals who haven't taken psychedelics or who haven't lived life with a purpose, and like they are afraid of dying, and like I just can't take that away from them, you know. And like if it gets to the point where there are just like living life scared every day, then yeah, I think maybe at some point you should probably talk to someone, go see a therapist maybe, or maybe explore and trying to take psychedelics in a controlled environment, of course. But like if you are going through some shit or you're scared of death, I don't blame you. But I think once you start accepting that, yo, you're gonna die, life becomes easier and it becomes a lot more enjoyable, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you started to appreciate like people.
Yeah.
And like just
even appreciating just talking the way we are, or talking to people in general, you know? Like I think talking to people is a beautiful thing. I think we need to talk to more people in general. You know, you don't know what anybody else is going through, you know, and I think it's cool just to talk to someone, ask how their day is going, and maybe that might brighten up their day. And I think a lot of people need that are going through some shit. And, you know, I think just, talking to more people, and like, just like I said earlier, like just be kind to other people, you know, like it's already a fucked up world that we live in. You know, we live in a world of temptation with evil, in my opinion. And I don't think, I've always talked about this. We don't need more of that. We need more people to, you know, just embrace their neighbors and praise, you know, people around them, to be more positive towards other people. And yeah, like
But like, for all you guys at the Crest, when Jesus Christ comes, no,
hey, he gonna get you at. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, bro, that shit makes me laugh. Just overall, I think you should be comfortable with that. For me, I guess maybe I'm not 100% comfortable because I'm scared of like family dying.
Yeah,
that's what scares me more.
Same.
I'm like, it is a crazy topic, but love yourself, have purpose, and just come to terms with yourself. Like this life is crazy. You gotta enjoy this life while we're here. Like, people die in their 20s. Can't be tripping about shit, like you said, you know? But as for the religion stuff, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's true. I think all that is interesting as fuck.
Very.
And it could be history, honestly. I do want to look more into it because it does have me interested.
Same.
It's crazy. The fucking, from God to Jews, Christians,
Islamic.
Muslims, Islamic. The Jews are still waiting for.
Yeah.
No,
Speaking on the Jews. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna cut that out.
No, I mean, enjoy this life, 100%, bro. Death is crazy. Your birth and death are the only things that were guaranteed. So I don't know.
That's beautiful.
Like,
not on some corny shit, but that is beautiful. Straight up, in my opinion.
That shit was corny. Huh?
No. It's really not though. Like, in my opinion, I think that's like, it's beautiful that we're even given this fucking life, bro. Like. Again, like, it could be so much worse. You could have been a baby that, like, didn't make it through in the womb, you know? Like,
it happens, though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and, like, the fact that we're standing here mid-fucking 20s and, like, we joke about us getting old, but, like, it's also a beautiful thing that, like, we even made it this fucking far. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like,
100%.
and yeah, bro, I just think like how you were saying, love yourself more. Love your families. Be close to your families as much as you can. Possible. Spend time with your loved ones.
And then for the record too, like, I personally believe people should, if they want to follow religion, I 100% believe that right.
Yes,
I respect it too.
I agree.
I'm not always making jokes here and there, but I respect people's decision to follow religion.
Yeah, we're also not here to make fun of either. Like, again, we're also speaking in our perspective. Again, if you are very religious and you live that life, you know, of course, I'm all for it. You know, I think that's beautiful. That's amazing. And yeah, just to add on to that
But
topic.
I follow astrology. I'll make fun of it.
Someone said astrology.
I mean, what do you think? That's good right here, or?
No, I think it's good, bro. I think we had a great pod. I think it was a very, obviously, with how much we talked about, we were able to talk about so much on different things on religion and life after death. And yeah, man, it was great. It's a beautiful day out here.
Full of cold.
It's 2026.
That's crazy.
I dare everybody to maybe have one goal. You know what I mean? Like, I challenge everyone to at least have one goal, whether it's to lose weight, be financially more smart, anything, you know what I mean? And maybe work towards that goal. Maybe you start adding more goals into your life. Maybe that bring more purpose to your life. I don't know. But again, respect others, love yourself, and, you know, just fucking hope you guys kill it, and we'll see you guys on the next pod.
Yes, sir. Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.